Welcome, Angelized Messages. And I have a message for you, all right? This is about your unique gifts and talents. Have you ever wondered what your purpose may be? Or you feel different, you know that you're here for something, you know that there's something special about you, you're different, right? You just feel different. You are different. You act different. You feel that way. You may not be sociably, I am definitely seeing that there is a sociable, like a social, I heard the word destructure, but it's like you had to learn human interaction, social skills. It's like you've done this many times, but it's been quite a while since you've been on the earth plane. You've came here at this moment for this specific shift. You wanted to be a witness. You wanted to be part of this. And this is huge. It's transformational. It's all about transformation, death and rebirth, a birth of a new. People have been really having it challenging lately. All right, there's, I know a lot of people are talking about it, but the Mercury in retrograde and the Lionsgate portal, I can tell you from my own experience, the Lionsgate portal has not been a walk in the park, all right? Just saying, like, there has been so much coming up from the subconscious. Like, there's behaviors, there's habits, there's belief systems that you've had for a very long time, and you've been on this healing journey. So you were doing real good, you're going up and you're just like, wow, thinking like, the worst is over. You've been through a few dark periods, some hermit time, some real solo time, really getting to know yourself. And then all of a sudden it's like, bam, this, and this. And there's like no logical reasoning for things. And it's about your emotion. Like all of a sudden you feel angry or frustrated and you're just like, but why? Because there's nothing that really happened that would cause you to feel in the way that you were feeling. But I'm getting that they were suppressed emotions that needed to come up, to come filter out, you're getting your chakras filtered out, basically. There's a lot of old stuff in there that's coming out. But let's get back to it, all right? There's a lot of forgiveness, okay? And it's a lot about forgiving yourself and forgiving the actions. Now that you are a new person, you have a new outlook, you have a new point of view, there is a need to forgive yourself for everything that you've done in the past, for behaviors, for things that you wouldn't do now. You're thinking back and you're being really hard on yourself, and Spirit is really asking you, your spirit guides are really nudging you that it's okay, that there are no wrong turns, that everything works out in your favor in one way or another, okay? Everything is happening for you, not to you. And don't worry, you did not mess everything up, okay? You did not just stay positive. Stop being so hard on yourself. Easier said than done, but there's some sort of negative talk that needs to be released. And it's just a decision that you need to make. And it's just to love yourself unconditionally. And, everybody has those moments where you react to something and then you think about it later and you would have did it in a different way. Or there's different habits that you're just now realizing that you have, and you're like, wow. Or there's a lot about going around about judgment, okay? And this is about judging yourself and judging others. And this could be very even small, like judging what kind of chips, or even if the person's eating chips at the grocery store, you're like, ooh, like those aren't good for you. Or so, I'm just saying like how small this can be, okay? Like judgment is judgment, and we want to release all judgment, because when you release all judgment, you are seriously so free, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter. You don't even you don't even take your own thoughts too seriously. You're just like, yep, okay, it's a thought. It's a thought, but you don't like attach to it anymore and get worked up and argue with yourself in your head. Like, you do have a mission here, right? You have a huge mission. You are awakening to this mission. You have been rebirthed many times. You have gone through many challenges in your spiritual awakening. I'm getting that this has been for like, around 5 years now. You have been working on yourself. You have been really making positive decisions to really uplift your life. And you've been, I feel like you've been putting some sort of energy toward meditating. It's been on your mind lately. You've been trying, you've been practicing. You have a new spiritual story awakening here. All right. And meditation I'm getting is a huge key, but don't be too hard on yourself. And again, you can't just shut your thoughts off. It's okay to have thoughts. Okay. Just like acknowledge them and let them go. And it takes practice, like anything, it takes practice. All right, there's some sort of, life goal and a mission here, a sense of self. We are finding out who we are. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's find out. This is the spiritual gifts deck. It's actually pretty new. Right here. But we are going to see, all right? Ooh, and I actually have the poster right there. I always was fascinated with palmistry. You're being called to explore the physical features of hands to uncover a soul's challenges, path, and purpose. So that may be why it's so, like, it feels so challenging for you to find your purpose or your gift or where you feel like you fit in, is because you're supposed to help other people do this. So it's going to be a little challenging. Like especially when you're like the way shower, you're going to be some sort of guide. And it's talking about focusing your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed. But practice makes you a master. Okay? Practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is of priority right now. And I am getting that there has been a lot of challenges in doing this. There's something that you are very passionate about. And no matter what you do, you may like get frustrated and set it down for a little while. But guess what? It's still in your mind. You still feel the urge to go do this, right? Or you feel guilty when you don't do it. And you get sad, you get depressed. And there has been periods of depression coming up a lot lately. I don't know about you, but it has been for me. It's been like an emotional roller coaster with the alignments of everything. I'm sharing that because I feel like a lot of you may be feeling the same way. All right, clairaudience. You're being called to explore the words and sounds you're hearing to deliver the messages from the spirits and guides. And some of you may be interested in the saxophone. So there's definitely something about your hands and your hearing abilities here. I also have the card 333. This one actually fell on the floor. So it's something that I feel like you're like working on, that you're going to be gaining while you focus on, because the first one that came out was unique skills. And I didn't bring either one of these cards out. They came out by themselves. One of them had my cats. Well, my cats probably had, they like to explore up here. But there's hope and optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. I feel like this has been lacking in your life for a few weeks. But I feel like after the 28th, the retrograde stops, it lifts, and things are going to start moving again. I feel like there's been a bit of a pause lately, and it's been getting a lot of us kind of restless and wondering what we're doing wrong, but you're not doing anything wrong. You're working through it. Remember, this spiritual journey is a process, okay? And it's going to take some time. And I'm really getting that it's just about having compassion for yourself and really just loving yourself in them moments where you may feel kind of judgmental against yourself. I'm really getting that there's like this heaviness, like you're being too hard on yourself, like you're an infinite being. It takes you as long as it takes you. Time doesn't really exist if you think about it. So stop worrying that you're supposed to be doing something or you're supposed to be somewhere, because you're right where you're supposed to be. Okay, everything's in divine timing, and you can't make anything happen anyway. Like you're going to, but divine timing is ultimately going to be your key to success here. So it's about just having patience and really putting that trust in the divine, having that faith, building that skill of faith in your spirit guides, your whole spirit team. Remember, you are not here alone. You're not doing this by yourself. Okay, you have these urges and these wants because that is already yours. You can feel it and you know it and you want it because that's already programmed in you. That's who you are. It's going to come, okay? Whatever that passion of yours that you've been striving for, and it's been feeling like it's been so out of reach, and it's like the more you put into it, and it's been just like there's just been these challenges of self-worth and just like being indecisive. Needing to step it up, indecisiveness, self-doubt, unwilling to learn karmic lessons, negative talk, self-talk. So that's kind of like, that is what, there's a balance. Okay, so you've been at different ends of the spectrum. You know what pain and suffering feels like, right? You know what stagnancy feels like. Like, you know what different things feel like, but what you don't see is that when you were going through those things, you were putting things into your vortex, in your energy field, that you wanted the opposite. You wanted happiness when you were sad. You wanted excitement when you were bored. You wanted, love when you didn't feel the love. Like, you put all of this in your energetic field. And what's happening is when this retrograde ends on the 28th, this field is going to be open to you again. It's not that it closed, it just kind of like paused. It's like there's some sort of like, I feel like I'm getting the words testing grounds, but it's like, when you have a big purpose, a big mission, you're going to be tested many, many times, because you have to build that strength. You have to build that courage. You have to build that confidence to know that this is for you. It is yours. It's this inner knowing, and nothing is going to ever stop you. So when challenges arise, it's not going to be that bad. It's not going to knock you down, because you're going through all of these challenges right now and you are overcoming them. And then you can think back and you'll be like, this, and this, I can make it through anything. So don't look at these challenges as it's not for you, because it is for you. Don't look at these challenges as a roadblock. Just look at it as, okay, there's something in my energy that I'm working through, or there's something I'm learning. There's something karmic I'm getting rid of. There's a reason why it's there, but it doesn't have to be all in all, hands up and quit. This isn't for me. No, it's for you. You're just meant to work through these obstacles. You're meant to work through these problems, these issues. Okay, when things start arising and you're confused and you're just like, what did I do for this, and this? There's some things there that you're resonating with. There's something in your energy field, otherwise it would not be presented to you. So there's something you need to look at. So instead of being sad and down that there's an issue or a problem problem at hand, really look inside and see for yourself what could be worked on, what could be looked at different, how could you look at this in a different perspective where it doesn't make you feel in that down type of way. There's always a different way to look at different situations. Try to get a different perspective, because no matter where you are, you can be the happiest where you are. Where you are right now, you shall say to yourself, nothing can make me happier than I am right now. Nothing can make me happier than I am right now. Nothing can make me happier than I am right now. And you shall be very successful in that perception every day. Needing the call. So it says needing. So it's like letting go of any need. And just knowing that it's coming to you. Knowing that this is your purpose. Knowing. Queen of Swords. Knowing. Don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. Don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. Just being your authentic self. Really getting to know who you are. And if you have to be by yourself for a while, it's okay. You're not by yourself. And trust me, your soul family will come in. But you got to clear out anybody that doesn't serve you or isn't for your highest good in order for other people to come in. Just like the same as your house. If you want new furniture, start moving your furniture out. You know, you got to make room for the new. Because otherwise it doesn't fit. And it's the same inside of you. I was getting that message. That was what it was yesterday. That God is making room inside of you for this unique gift, this unique skill. You're going to be mastering something. You're in the process of mastering something, even if you don't even see what you're working towards something. You can feel it, you know it. And it's just like, but you have this feeling that you're missing something. And that's what I feel like is kind of making this kind of unbalance, because you feel like you're missing something because you know that there's something, right? But you're still in the process of mastering this. You're getting the other skills that you need to have in order to hone on to that skill. Because there's many skills that involve one main skill, right? Like basketball, you have to know how to dribble, you have to know how to shoot, there's hand coordination, running, like there's other things that you have to practice with in order to be really great at that one skill, right? There's many things involved with one thing. I'm sure you get what I'm saying. All right, Spirit, I need you to speak through me. I'm chopping things up sometimes when I'm trying to explain things. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. That ego is the one who's judging and stuff too, and look, 333, you may be seeing 333, and I got 1441. You got unique skills and social skills. So it's all about skills today. It really is. Judgment, This is the one card that was staying out from there too, and they told me to take it. These 3 cards, they put out for me right away, and I was like, all right, we are talking about skills here. Spiritual skills, your purpose, your life purpose, what you're here for, what you're driving for. Because I feel a lot of people are just confused right now. It's almost like you feel stuck, but it's because there's some sort of I feel like it's like an energy bubble that's kind of I don't know, it's like this, it's like this, some sort of signal is off or blocked, or I don't know. And it may be like a test of just like, because I kept getting testing grounds. So it may be like a test for you, for your faith, for everything that you've learned, for your whole rebirth process. You've been on a spiritual journey for a while. I said that in the beginning. So this could just be putting, and you're building that muscle, right? That faith muscle. All of those are skills that you do have to build on, right? So there's faith, there's trust, there's belief, you know. A lot of times when you're on a spiritual journey, you really have to just trust and let it go, and just really let things go, and know that everything is working out in your favor, that everything is happening for you, not to you. And really having the trust in the unknown, not knowing all the details, not knowing where you're going. And it can get frustrating sometimes because you want something to look forward to, you want to know where you're headed, right? But sometimes it's not that clear, but you just got to know and keep doing and keep taking them inspirational actions. When you feel like doing something, do it. If you don't feel like doing something, don't do it then. Wait a little bit. It's okay. Stop judging. Nobody's judging you. And if somebody is judging you, don't let it bother you. Whatever, that's their problem. It's not your problem. 8 of Cups. If your life feels stale, explore new scenery. There's a bunch of bottles of water here. It's like you're gonna realize something. You're gonna realize that you have a key to a door, and you may be like, wow, this has been in front of me for a long time. Or maybe you had to let go of something, some sort of belief, some sort of something, in order for whatever this that you've been working on to work out. You're about to come into some new skills. Your spiritual skills and developments are in that process of developing. They're coming, okay? They're gonna be there at the right time. But I feel like your body is changing, your mind is changing, and you're at that uncomfortable stage right now where you're forming. Knight of Cups. Romanticize the present moment every chance you get. I really like that. Romanticize the moment every chance you get. And look, she's at the beach right now. Right here, she's looking at the beach. So maybe go down there. Go sit with the sand. Right? Go sit outside. Go sit with nature. There's definitely something about water. Maybe drinking more water. There's some sort of, maybe there's, it says poetry right here. You may write poetry. You may really like poetry. And then this one, it's a book club, but nobody's there. And what I'm getting is, remember, all of the knowledge that you're reading, I know you want to share it with everybody, but there will be a moment where you can share that. Still read, still do what makes you happy, even if you don't have anybody to do it with. Every single picture right here, she is alone. Okay, this spiritual journey is hard sometimes, because sometimes it really does feel like you are alone. It feels like nobody understands you. It feels like you can't really connect with people. You know, the whole social skills thing, it may feel off, like people don't talk about things that you're interested in. You don't want to talk about the mundane, how's the weather, this, that, and the other type of, or what this person did or that person did. Like, you talk about more deeper things, I feel like. And I feel like you just feel like you don't belong. But it's like your angels are right here with you every step of the way. They're with you. You are not alone. You do have your soul family, and they are connecting with you every day. You feel their love in different situations. I really feel like you feel them around you. But then when you don't have that feeling, it feels like you may be lost, or you may feel that loneliness more stronger. Can we get a message on that? Higher self, spirit guides. What is the message? What else do I need to say? Oh, look at all the cats. That feels like me. See? Okay, so it's judging yourself and what you're doing and what other people are doing. It's like, oh, I should have this type of life. Look at why they look so happy, or this, that, and the other. Remember, it's not always what it seems on the outside. Okay? 10 of Pentacles. See, you wouldn't have never have guessed that this was the 10 of Pentacles, right? I didn't. Having it all looks different to everyone. So there's that judging. Don't think that you need something because that's what other people are telling you, or that's the way you grew up, or this, that, or the other, or you think that that's going to make you happy because it's making somebody else happy. Because everybody has different preferences. Some people want to be in big groups of people and love to socialize. Some people like being by themselves. Some people like having 1-2 friends. Some people like going to the beach. Some people like taking long walks in the park. Some people like reading a book by themselves. You know what I mean? And some people like to share. Some people, it's different. Some people want mansions. Some people want flashy cars, and some people just want to blend in. They don't want to stick out. Some people really like cats. Some people like dogs. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm really feeling that it's like just not judging yourself. You know, like would it look like she has it all? This is the 10 of Pentacles card. It's not how we usually because it usually 10 of Pentacles is like family, legacy, all of that, right? Some people don't want a big family or children, right? Some people want to travel the world. It all depends on what you truly want. But really ask yourself, what do you want? What truly makes you happy? And ask your spirit guides, ask your higher self to show this to you. Say, higher self, please show me what truly makes me happy. What do I truly want? What do I truly desire? Help me hone my spiritual gifts. Help me find my way. Help me to become this master I'm supposed to be. Help me to let go of any judgments that I have upon myself, the world, or other people. The patient witch. I love it. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. See, this was literally this stagnation period. I feel like a lot of people have been confused and they've been like, am I doing something wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. Okay, you needed this. You needed some rest. You needed to learn how to just chill. You know, when you're just sitting here like that, that's a type of meditation too. Okay, like really getting to know yourself. All right, every single card, you are by yourself. Okay, and I really feel like this is really sticking out to me because you're learning who you are, what you are capable of, and what truly gives you that drive. Because something stirs inside of you. Okay, you have some sort of creative outlet. You have something that you really do like to do. And I feel like you've been disheartened for a little while. There's been some challenges. There's been something, you know, and it was mustering up some feelings, but you're letting all of those go. And that's part of this spiritual journey. That's part of your ascension. All right. And you're going to make it to your life goal. You're going to have the life of your dreams. All right. You are going to have that access to that beautiful vortex of different desires that you've been putting in there for a very long time. You're in your process of aligning to all of that. And part of aligning is just chilling. It's just being okay. No matter what, like just having that peace. Okay, and in doing that, an abundant opportunity is going to come to you, and it's going to feel like it's going to come to you out of nowhere because you're not going to be working or You're not going to be needing it. Okay, that's the difference. You're not going to be needing this opportunity. Yes, of course you want this opportunity, but you're not going to be coming from it from a place of not having it. You're going to be okay not having it, and you're going to trust that it's going to come when it's going to come. Your breakthrough is going to come when it's going to come. Whatever it is that you want to happen is going to happen when it happens, and you're going to be okay with that. And you're going to be happy right where you are. You're learning how to be happy right where you are, okay? And that is all that I have for you right now. Actually, I'm going to get Happy Puppet. I am enough. I am enough. You are enough. You are so loved. You are so talented. You are so amazing. You're gonna get through this. I know that it's been hard lately. There's been some very hard energies around lately, but it's good because you're clearing them out. Don't look at it as you're a bad person, or you should have did something, or you shouldn't have did something, or why does this always happen to you? Like, all of those thoughts, let those go. Let it go. Just let it go. And just say, I love myself anyways. I love myself anyways. Oh, well, yup, that happened. I love myself anyways. And just keep looking forward. Go try something that's new. Go walk a different direction than you normally walk, or take a different route. You never know, okay? But you are going to get an opportunity when the time is right. And to keep working on yourself, because fairies aren't going to come and do all the work for you. These cards are so cute. It's like, don't give up on yourself, because you're the Empress. There is beauty to be found in every experience, okay? Every experience. You can either look at the negative or you can look at the positive. Seriously, and the one underneath that says, try not to be so picky, okay? Everything doesn't always work out like the way that you planned it. But just remember, Spirit always has you in mind, okay? Everything's happening for you. Do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. Potential. You are potential. And then I have the Fool right there. Yes, you are. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. Each morning is a new beginning. And then look at this picture. Like, you're really getting to know yourself. You are starting to see yourself in a new light. Okay? You are starting to see that you are more than just this body. You are more than just this mind. You have so much potential. You have so much great opportunities headed your way. You are going to make a difference in whatever it is that you do. There is something here about making music. I keep hearing that. There's something about you make music. And to do it, don't get challenged or discouraged by this or that or the other. If that is what you desire, go do it. Okay? Because it's not for anybody else. It's for you. Stop worrying about what anybody else thinks. That judgment needs to go. If you like it, put it out there. Because if you like it, somebody else is going to like it. The Wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. And thirsty for it. You know, there's that water again. All right. And funny enough, this deck is called the Healing Waters. I really love Rebecca Campbell. Like, she has really great cards. I love her decks. So there is something about, yeah, see? Okay, so there's definitely something about taking care of yourself, drinking some water, flushing whatever these energies are out. It will help you. Immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies, passions. You're about to stumble on something, my friend. You are about to find out that you are very good at something and didn't even know it. All right, because right now is the time to know it. Okay, so keep that faith, keep that head up, keep that pretty little head up. All right, I love you, and until next time, I'll see you later.